the bugger in the light.
Amazing to see this. Ian's got a little Willie, that's official.
Who have you been talking to?
Ask Adol.
He from.
Everyone's doing that.
He likes diamonds.
Everyone's hiding from the video camera. Except Adol. Where you should be is not on camera.
You need your exposure, don't you, Adam? You've got to get your exposure right.
Yes, dear.
Which is your best side?
Hello, Paul.
Hi,
Probably, knowing Ian, yes.
He only ever looks attractive with gadgets stuck in his face. Because you know you're not filming. I'm working Saturday night.
You're going to be down here Saturday night. You can have some play with it then. And you think that's going to be edited out, you're wrong.
It's wrong.
You think that's going to be edited out where you're wrong.
It's like a blue spotting behind the bar as well.
Suppose I'm really speaking to like Sammy, isn't it? Saying hello. Happening with the glamorous front room.
You're getting paid extra for filming, guys. And you're taking one of that nice little thing from nature.
Smile, man, you want to stay where you are.
I ain't got
5 days of fun because people with cats always come around with irritating bright lights on cameras, don't they? All the trannies get all their old wigs out, look and shush them up. We'll see you here. Where's yours, Doris? Oh my god, the Gone Wrong sisters. Of the 5 days of fun. Yay, Brum! Over the August bank holiday weekend. We'll kick it off for you with the band down here in just a while with Betsy next Saturday. And then don't forget, round at 2 tonight, live A to B. You get here early. The pub opens at 1 o'clock. The fun starts on the back car park around 2:15, 2:30. And then by 4:30, if we're not too wet, oh my god, it's here again. If we're not too wet, we'll come down here for the cheerleaders show, where we'll be donating £150 to local age charities on Monday afternoon, and then we go right the way through with loads of silly records that we don't normally play, unless it's Bank Holiday Monday or New Year's Eve. And then 8 o'clock, Carol's here, as speechless as ever, with Carol's crazy karaoke with loads of nice gaps in between the records. There you are.
Hold on. It's the start of another weekend.
Okay, for those of you who didn't know, it's cheap tonight before 11 round at tickets. It'll cost you just $3.50. Now there's a bargain. Oh, that's right. Get yourselves round before 11 o'clock, just cost you $3.50. And on Bank Holiday Monday, it's absolutely scot-free. You're all getting for nothing on Bank Holiday Monday. How's about that? But you've got to get free entry tokens from here to get in.
One night in heaven, one night in heaven. One night in heaven, one night in heaven.
You have all been waiting for. Yes, it's showtime!
Well, good evening. Welcome to Partners on a Friday night. The start of our 5 days of fun celebrations. Ready for an action-packed weekend. Lots going on down here at Partners. Lotties give you the rundown on most of it. Got a marvellous act to start off the weekend for you this evening. A lady with legs like rubber. Can you please put your hands together and give a warm Partners welcome to the fabulous Betty Legs Diamond.
Since the Puritans got a shop, when they landed on Plymouth Rock, today, and he shot the ship right as now. Instead of landing on Plymouth Rock, what land or land? All the days I glimpsed and stopped was looked on something shocking, but now God knows anything goes. Good authors too, who once knew better words, now overused for better words are writing prose. Anything goes. The world has gone mad today, the good's bad today, the black's white today, the day's right today, the most dies today, the bird cries today, are just silly gigolos. And though I'm not a great romancer, I know that about what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. You keep lying when you ought to be true, and you keep losing when you ought to not dare. You keep saying when you ought to be ashamed. Now what's right is right, but you ain't been right yet. These boots are made for walking. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. You keep playing where you shouldn't be playing, and you keep thinking that you never get hurt. I just found me a brand new box of matches, and what we know you ain't had time to learn. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. Are you ready, boots? Stop walking. There was once a shady dame from Seville, used to wander round the town dressed to kill, and men, if they dared, stood and stared when she passed their way. The lady knocked them out, there's no doubt, 'cause they'd shout, "Olé! She was out, traffic stood still. at the very beginning. Very good place to start. When you read, you begin with A. When you sing, you begin with Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. The first three notes just happen to be Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti. Well, let's see if I can make it easier. Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Mi, a name I call myself. Fa, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, tea, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to Do. A deer, a female deer. A drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. A long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, tea, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to Do. A deer, a female deer. A drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. A long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, tea, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to Do. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. So, Do. Now, children, Do, Re, Mi, Fa, So, and so on are only the tools we use to build a song. Once you have these bits in your heads, you can sing a million different tunes by mixing them up, like this. So, Do, La, Fa, Mi, Do, Re. Can you do that? So,
I got it wrong.
tunes by mixing them up, like this. So, Do, La, Fa, Mi, Do, Re. So, La, Fa, Mi, Do, Re. So, Do, La, Ti, Do, Re, Do. So, Do, La, Ti, Do, Re, Do. Now, put it all together. So, Do, La, Fa, Mi, Do, Re. So, Do, La,
partners this evening. Take yourself round to Tintin's. If you get there before 11 o'clock, it will cost you £3, £5 after 11. For Hazeldine, who's on stage, 12:30.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thunderbirds are go. Bollocks.
Right, don't forget to get yourselves round to Tintin's now. You get there before 11 o'clock. Hazeldine, oh, it costs you just $3.50 to see Hazeldine. Hazeldine's there tonight at 12:30 with hits such as Turning Into Love, Wherever I Do, Wherever I Go, Searching, and Better Off Without You, plus loads more. Hazeldine tonight live at 12:30. There's more cabaret for you down here at Partners on this 10th anniversary of the 5 Days of Fun on Sunday. Sunday lunch at 2:15 we have Mighty Madge, and then Sunday night another spectacular one for you. The Dame Edna Experience here this Sunday night at 9:30, and then round to Tintin's on Sunday night for the Gertie Swish Charity Tappers in aid of the Birmingham AIDS Charities.
It's the start of another weekend.
And all over the bank holiday weekend, the very best in music for you. Don't forget as well tonight for your money, Tintin's open through until 4 o'clock in the morning. And of course, hype through the night till 10 on a Sunday morning this bank holiday weekend. Delegates, you can go on the motor treasure hunt afterwards. I think it's £2 a car, and it won't be too difficult this year because Martin's written all the questions. So you can go camping all around the countryside and stuff. It's a good day out and cheap as well. Loads of queens all over the place. For now though, it's cabaret time.
And now, the moment you have all been waiting for. Yes, it's showtime!
Well, of sorts anyway. This is a lady who wasn't feeling at all well last night. In fact, it's Madge's Boxing Day this afternoon. Will you put your hands together please for Mighty Madge?
Where
modern preoccupation with fitness is one to which I don't bear witness. I'm giving up jogging, I'm going to lie in bed instead. I'm putting my feet up, I've got a box of chips to eat up. Don't like getting hot or sweating, I like flab, I think it's fab. Jane Fonda leaves me cold, I fear. Rubens had the right idea. I simply won't exercise. Anyone who tries to make me can go away. In tennis and squash, I don't dabble. The most I can manage is a game of Scrabble. I'm giving up jogging today. Oh, there's aerobics, make me phobic. Yes, they do. I know some bells work with dumbbells, but I prefer to catch the flu. I'm buying an armchair somewhere calm where I can sit and please. Don't call me slob or call me loaf. I'm quite happy on the sofa. I'm giving up jogging today. I don't want to spend my nights prancing about in a leotard and tights. A droopy dotage doesn't make me wince at all. Cause who the hell wants to look like Victoria Principal? I'm giving up health food. I'm going back to margarine, starchy white bread. I'm giving up salad. I'm never going to eat another Rivita. Who needs cottage cheese? No siree, not for me. Whole wheat pasta may go through you faster. But I want treacle put for tea. Plain young and measle. No more please, or take the stuff away. Soy sauce tastes like creosote. Monosotic glutamate gets my vote. I'm giving up health food today. There's no food like tofu. Does the trick, makes me sick. I want stew to seaweed soup. Might as well drink arsenic. I'm giving up fiber. You can inscribe an epitaph on my grave. Mr. Dow Anderson's gone to God. No more lentils, lucky sod. Requiescat Marilyn